Have you ever felt that unsettling tremor in your soul, that silent scream echoing in the chambers of your heart, whispering doubts about the one you thought you knew? The chilling realization that the sacred bond you cherished might be fractured, tainted by the shadow of betrayal? Tonight, we delve into the labyrinthine corridors of the human psyche, venturing into the murky depths where the seeds of infidelity take root. We won't linger on the surface, dissecting the obvious reasons: the lack of communication, the unmet needs, the siren call of novelty. No, we're going deeper, into the realm where psychology and the occult intertwine, where hidden motives dance like phantoms in the twilight. Imagine a moonless night, a dense forest stretching before you, each tree a symbol of a suppressed desire, a buried wound, a forgotten self. Within this psychological forest, the cheater walks, often unaware of the true forces guiding their steps. Are they merely succumbing to temptation, or are they puppets in a grander, more enigmatic play? What if the act of cheating isn't just a moral failing, but a symptom of a deeper, more profound spiritual and psychological crisis? We'll explore the concept of the shadow self, that disowned part of our being that lurks in the unconscious, craving expression, demanding recognition. Could infidelity be the shadow's way of shattering the carefully constructed facade of the ego, forcing a confrontation with the repressed aspects of the personality? Is the cheater unconsciously seeking wholeness, albeit through destructive means? Consider the notion of synchronicity, those seemingly random coincidences that Carl Jung believed were meaningful patterns orchestrated by the unconscious. What if the affair isn't a chance encounter, but a preordained event, a karmic knot tightening, a destiny unfolding in the most painful way imaginable? Are we truly masters of our own fate, or are we merely actors on a stage, playing out roles scripted by forces beyond our comprehension? We will also touch upon the hidden energies that permeate our relationships, the subtle currents of attraction and repulsion, the unspoken contracts that bind us together. Can these energies become distorted, creating imbalances that lead to infidelity? Is it possible to detect these distortions, to realign the energies, and to prevent the devastating consequences of cheating? This isn't a journey for the faint of heart. It requires courage to confront the darkness within ourselves and within others. It demands a willingness to question our assumptions, to challenge our beliefs, and to embrace the uncomfortable truths that lie hidden beneath the surface. But if you're ready to embark on this exploration, to unravel the mysteries of the cheating heart, then prepare to have your perceptions shattered and your understanding of relationships forever transformed. Are you brave enough to face the unknown? Are you ready to confront the shadows? Let's now turn our attention to the intricate dance between projection and idealization, a subtle yet powerful force that can inadvertently pave the path to romantic disillusionment and, ultimately, infidelity. We often enter relationships with a preconceived notion of who our partner is, or rather, who we want them to be. This projection, born from our own unmet needs and desires, paints an idealized portrait that rarely aligns with reality. Consequently, when the inevitable cracks appear in this flawless image, the disappointment can be crushing, creating a void that some may seek to fill elsewhere. Moreover, the allure of the forbidden often stems from a yearning for a lost or suppressed aspect of ourselves. Perhaps our partner embodies qualities that we feel we lack, traits that we secretly admire and desire to integrate into our own personalities. This can manifest as a powerful attraction, a feeling of being seen or understood in a way that our primary relationship doesn't provide. However, this initial spark can quickly morph into an unhealthy obsession, a desperate attempt to recapture a piece of ourselves that we believe is missing. To illustrate, imagine a highly structured, pragmatic individual drawn to someone spontaneous and free-spirited. Initially, they may be captivated by their partner's carefree nature, seeing it as a welcome contrast to their own rigid lifestyle. However, over time, they may begin to resent their partner's lack of discipline, projecting their own repressed desires for freedom onto them and ultimately feeling betrayed when their partner doesn't conform to their expectations. Contrast this with a scenario where one partner consistently seeks external validation, using admiration from others as a substitute for genuine self-worth. This individual might be prone to seeking attention outside the relationship, not necessarily out of a desire for physical intimacy, but rather as a way to reaffirm their desirability and combat feelings of inadequacy. In such cases, infidelity becomes a symptom of a deeper insecurity, a desperate attempt to fill an internal void with external validation. Furthermore, the concept of the anima and animus, as described by Jung, offers another lens through which to examine the hidden motives behind cheating. The anima, the feminine aspect of the male psyche, and the animus, the masculine aspect of the female psyche, often seek expression through our relationships. If these archetypes are suppressed or unacknowledged, they can manifest in destructive ways, leading us to seek out partners who embody these qualities, even if it means betraying our existing commitments. The key is to become aware of these inner figures, to integrate them into our conscious awareness, and to find healthy ways to express them within the context of our primary relationship. Now, consider how this plays out when you feel an inexplicable draw towards someone who seems to represent everything your current partner isn't. Is it merely a fleeting attraction, or a sign that something deeper is amiss within your own psyche? Reflecting on this journey so far, a subtle tapestry emerges, woven from threads of shadow, desire, and the ever-elusive quest for wholeness. It's as if we've been navigating a complex clockwork mechanism, each cog representing a hidden motive, a subconscious yearning, ultimately contributing to the fateful striking of the infidelity hour. The resonance between these intricate parts far exceeds the sum of their individual influences, creating a powerful, almost predetermined momentum. We've observed how the human heart, in its vulnerability, can become a battleground for conflicting desires, where the carefully constructed walls of commitment are challenged by the persistent whispers of the unfulfilled self. It becomes evident that the act of betrayal is seldom a singular event, but rather the culmination of a gradual erosion, a slow surrender to the forces that lie dormant within us. The forbidden fruit, then, is not merely a symbol of temptation but a reflection of a deeper hunger, a longing for something that feels inexplicably absent from our lives. Drawing these strands together, we see that the pursuit of connection, when divorced from self-awareness and honest communication, can ironically lead to profound disconnection. The idealized image we project onto our partners, the unspoken expectations we harbor, the shadows we refuse to acknowledge, all contribute to a fragile foundation, susceptible to the tremors of unmet needs and suppressed desires. It's akin to building a house on shifting sands, where the inevitable collapse is not a matter of if, but when. In light of these insights, the path forward becomes clearer, though no less challenging. It requires a willingness to dismantle the illusions we've so carefully constructed, to confront the uncomfortable truths about ourselves and our relationships. It demands a commitment to radical honesty, a willingness to expose our vulnerabilities, and a courageous embrace of the shadows that threaten to consume us. This introspective labor is not merely about preventing infidelity. It's about cultivating a deeper, more authentic connection with ourselves and with those we choose to share our lives. As we pivot towards the final reflection, consider the transformative potential that lies within this understanding. For in acknowledging the hidden motives that drive our actions, we gain the power to rewrite the script, to break free from the patterns of the past, and to forge a future where love is not a battlefield but a sanctuary. We are, after all, the architects of our own destinies, capable of choosing a different path, a path guided by awareness, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to truth. The question then becomes, what will we build? Having traversed the shadowy landscape of hidden motives and unconscious desires, we arrive not at a simple resolution, but at a profound threshold. The journey into understanding the psychology of cheating has revealed something far more significant than just the reasons behind infidelity. It has illuminated the very nature of connection itself. We see now that relationships are not static entities, but rather dynamic ecosystems, constantly evolving, demanding constant tending and unwavering honesty. The health of this ecosystem hinges not only on the conscious choices we make, but also on the unconscious forces that shape our perceptions and drive our actions. The act of cheating, viewed through this lens, becomes a stark reminder of the inherent fragility of the human ego, its insatiable hunger for validation, and its desperate attempts to reconcile the fragmented aspects of the self. It is a symptom of a deeper disconnection, not just from our partner, but from our own inner truth. The allure of the forbidden, the thrill of the transgression, often masks a profound yearning for wholeness, a desperate attempt to reclaim a lost or suppressed part of ourselves. Therefore, the true antidote to infidelity lies not in stricter rules or heightened surveillance, but in cultivating a deeper sense of self-awareness, a willingness to confront our own shadows, and a commitment to authentic communication. It requires us to dismantle the idealized images we project onto our partners, to embrace their imperfections, and to recognize that true love is not about finding someone who completes us, but about finding someone who accepts us, flaws and all. The path to genuine connection is paved with vulnerability, honesty, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. It requires us to step out of the shadows of our own making and into the light of self-acceptance. It demands that we relinquish the illusion of control and surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life, trusting that even in the midst of chaos, there is an underlying order, a hidden synchronicity that guides us towards our ultimate destiny. And so, as we stand at this threshold, poised to step back into the world, let us carry with us the wisdom gained from this exploration. Let us remember that the greatest betrayal is not the one committed against us, but the one we commit against ourselves. Let us strive to live lives of authenticity, integrity, and unwavering self-love, knowing that only then can we truly offer our hearts to another. The true practice begins now, in the quiet moments of self-reflection, in the courageous acts of vulnerability, and in the unwavering commitment to truth. For it is in these moments that we truly begin to heal, to grow, and to create relationships that are not only fulfilling, but also deeply meaningful and transformative. The secrets we bury bloom in the dark. What will you unearth? If this resonated with you, subscribe for more explorations into the hidden landscapes of the human heart.